Hello, I am back. Sorry it's been so long. I've been, I've been busy, so I was just trying to think of something interesting to talk about and do, something funny. I didn't want to kind of keep uploading just for the sake of it, because I didn't feel that kind of like, maybe the last one I did wasn't as good as some of the other ones. But this one, taking a bit more care, collectively putting together funny things that happened during the week. So today, Sue managed to drop her iPhone in the toilet. I actually know a surprising amount of people that have done exactly the same thing. I don't know why people don't learn to not put their phones in their back pockets. Spent about half an hour trying to dry it out with a hairdryer. That didn't really work. Tried to dry out the little side bit with a SIM card but didn't work either. The phone is completely defunct. But we called the insurers and they are gonna come and replace the thing, which is good. Also, did something fun with Josh. She went to Five Guys. They have like this kind of drinks machine. I don't know if anyone's seen them. Basically dispense, I mean, there must be 100 different varieties of kind of like soft drinks, like Coke, and they had like 7 or 8 different variations that that kind of Coca-Cola have done as specials over the years. There's a vanilla Coke, raspberry Coke, lime Coke, obscure ones as well that I hadn't seen in years. Food as well, the size of the quantity actually nearly killed me.
Welcome to Five Guys. It'll give you, well, definitely a heart attack.
Oh. So worth it. I did also manage to lose my car keys, which wasn't the smartest. But it was even smarter when I realised that I'd lost the car keys and then went back, looked everywhere I'd been, and then realised that I'd never taken them out of the car ignition and left the car unlocked and just had got out of it. That was a new level of kind of stupid. Another news, the sun came out this week. But then it quickly remembered which country it was in and retreated. I did have some fun around having just a little play, taking some footage of places around Stratford. Very sorry if it kind of ends up looking a bit the holiday kind of commercial advert thing. The panning shots, nice locations. They're quite fun to film, even though they're a little bit boring to look at. Okay, this is my video, I can do what I want. Other news, Chelsea won the Capital One Cup. Woo. Also, played football for the first time in about 6 months. My body is just absolutely ruined. I've never felt more unfit. The worst thing was that I realised that it wasn't my body kind of failing me. It was actually my body. It wasn't that I was so unfit like that I was sweating and kind of like couldn't breathe. My legs they wanted to run, but they just couldn't. It seized up to a point where I could barely bend them. It was quite a nerve-wracking drive home when it's kind of like, am I actually controlling the clutch? Am I just going to go to the back of that? Great fun to be playing football again. Just generally trying to get fit. I'm not going to insert some kind of Rocky montage. Really, I'm too lazy to do any exercise like that. Also, for a vlog for Tom, kind of just random little news thing, found a picture of me and Tom when we were about 14. Really hope this was some kind of a fantasy kind of like dress-up thing and not just one where we were allowed to come in our own clothes, because otherwise me and Tom really we look quite strange. It's fun! It's funny! For a bit, and then I realise I'm putting it on the internet. Yay! If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, or just write some mean comments about things. I'm quite surprised I've not actually had any kind of like cruel awful comments about anything. Apart from my spelling. My spelling from that little voice which I've kind of got going on throughout all the videos, where you're just taking the piss out of what I'm doing, and my funny little kind of girly hands, which I find very amusing to write, but also I do realise that my editing software is the only thing that does not have a spell checker on, and as someone who is dyslexic, that's a really bad thing to miss. Thanks for watching, see you next time.